Getting my face baked is one of my favorite things to do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love to have my makeup done, look at myself in the mirror and just admire the handwork of God. Like, I know I'm beautiful and I don't need anybody to tell me that, which is why I just love to glam up and just enjoy my own presence. I know so many people find it difficult to do their own makeup. I honestly don't know why that is, because if for anything you should know how to do your own makeup. Like me, I don't know how to beat people's face as well as I can do my own face, and I think that knowing how to do your own makeup is a life skill. I believe it is a life skill to know how to do your own makeup. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do my signature makeup look. This look is very simple and you can replicate it. This is a process that I trust and it has worked for me for so many years, and I hardly ever tweak anything in it when I'm trying to just glam up in a very short period of time and just get out of my house. So I hope that this video is your first step towards mastering your own makeup. The best place to start is with your skin prep. You need to prep your skin so that everything else that you apply on it sits properly, and this also serves as a barrier for your skin, between like your skin and the makeup product. For people who tend to break out whenever they do their makeup, I think you should prime your skin properly. That would help. For additional fortification, I'm going to go in with a matte primer. I'm using the Zaron oil block. I'm just putting that on a cotton pad, and I'm going to dab this in the areas of my face that are usually oily. Give that a few seconds to dry out, then we'll go in with foundation. For my foundation, I'm going to be using this one. It's the Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour skin tint. One thing to keep in mind when you are doing your makeup, especially if you are a beginner, is to remember that less is more. So you don't want to cake up your face and then struggle to blend it out. You want to go in little by little and build up as you go if you need more product. This particular foundation that I'm using is lightweight, and that's what I like for my makeup most of the time. If I'm not trying to go all out or do like a full glam, little is more. This is what the foundation looks like fully blended. Now I'm going to highlight, and to do that we need concealer. I'm using this one from MAC. It's their Master Concealer. I think this is 6.0. I'm just going to put that in the areas of my face that I want to highlight. As you can see, this shade is not too light, so to keep as much pigment as I want, I would go in with a brush as opposed to a beauty blender. If you use a beauty blender, it sort of blends in the concealer, and in the process it takes off some of it as well. With a brush you keep a lot more pigment, so that's why I'm choosing to use a brush so that I don't apply too much product. For contour, I'm going to be using this contour stick from Omari Code, and still in the spirit of keeping it light, I'll just be going in with a brush and just take some of that product and then lightly brush it in the perimeters of my face. Using the same brush and almost no product at all, I'm just going to try to contour my nose a bit. I won't even consider this contour just so that my nose looks more composed. Yeah, so far so good. Now we are going to apply blush, and I'm using this one from Elf. It's in the shade Tahiti. It's a very blush pink color. This is like a barely there sort of blush for my skin tone, almost not there. I'm just going to apply this on my skin. It's very, very shiny. I'm not sure I like it. I don't think I do. This is the second time that I'm using this, which is why this is looking somehow to me. I don't think I like it that much. I'll probably go over it with something else. I'm going to go over that with this blush. This one is from Nuban Beauty. This is very, very pigmented, which is why I didn't want to use it before. I'm going to use a very tiny bit so that it doesn't show up so much. To set my highlight, I'm going to be using the Nuban Beauty setting powder. This one is in the shade Mustard. I am literally almost out of this. This will probably be the last time I use it before it runs out. Again, with a brush, I'm just going to lightly set that. I'm not going to bake, just set it with the powder, and that's enough. We are really making good progress. Can you begin to see the beauty manifested? Can you see? This next part is the part that I think is difficult for a lot of people, including myself, which is the brow and lid part of it. But I'm going to be showing you guys a hack that I have stuck to, and it works for me, and I think it's going to work for you as well. The first thing that you need to have is a decently groomed brows. My brows are bushy and they grow four corner. My friend used to call it your four corner brows. So I have a decent amount of hair on my brow, and it grows in a very weird shape, like I said, so I have to groom it regularly. I try not to pull a lot because I am naturally heavy on the brow area, so I try not to do very thin grooming. If not, my face looks weird. So I still like my brows to be fat, but I pluck away the excess to sort of give it like a nice shape that I can work with. So you can do the same. If you have microbladed brows, that's even better. If you don't, just work with the natural formation of your brows. Go to someone who knows what they are doing and either groom your brows or learn to groom your brows the way that fits your face. I do mine myself. There's only one other person that I allow to do that for me, and most of the time she's not close by, so I learned to do it myself. So what I usually do is going with a spoolie. You just comb out the brows so that you see where everything is placed, and then I lightly fill. So what I'm going to do is fill in my brows as opposed to drawing my brow. And with this method, I don't have to go in with a concealer to clean it if I don't want to, because I'm just going to concentrate on the natural curve of my brows and just fill in the areas that are sparse, which is usually this tail end. I fill this part in sort of heavily to fill in all of the open areas, and on this side I just very lightly just draw lines, and that's all I do. I'm going to repeat the same process with this brow. And that's it. That's literally all I do, and all you can do as well. After I fill it in, I just comb out with a spoolie to make sure that it looks natural. And with this, I don't have to go in with the concealer if I don't want to. For my lid, I have a 2 color step that I've used over the years. But first, you need to prime, and I'm just using the same setting powder and the brush and just tapping that on my lid. I'm not doing any serious priming with concealer or anything, because what I'm going to do on my lid is not elaborate. After priming, I'm just going to go in with this dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to dust this all over my lid. I'll go in with this shade for my inner corner. Now I'm going to go in with my liquid liner from e.l.f. Lashes are an optional addition, but I'm going to add it to this look. But I'll be doing that off camera because my lashes application is a really serious struggle. So you're not going to be in my face while I'm doing that. I'm going to apply that off camera and we'll be back. And I am back looking like a Barbie doll. I killed it. As you can see, I'm already feeling myself without even completing the makeup, but this is looking good so far. There's still a bit that I need to do under my eye. I'm going to go in with the same shade that I use for my lid and just try to smoke my under eye out a little. For my waterline, I'm going to go in with this pencil. The only thing left to complete my eye look is to apply mascara, and we're going to do that at the end of everything after I've applied setting spray, so that setting spray does not make it bleed and just mess up everything that I've done so far. To set the whole of my face, I'm going to go in with this powder from Maybelline. It's the Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder in 355. Now I'm going to set the whole of my face with the So Pro Cosmetics Hydra Mist. This setting spray is quite red. Okay, it's working now. Usually it doesn't go exactly. Now it's not touching my hand because my hand is a bit far from it. You have to be close to it for it to work, and I don't like that. Setting spray makes the whole makeup look come together. Your products melt into each other. That powdery feel that you usually get after applying makeup is no longer there. It just makes it look like skin. It gives it that glow, which I like. So I like to apply a lot. I like to apply a lot and then wait for that to dry. For mascara, I'm going to be using this Eclipser. This is from Omari Code. Because I have lashes on, there's really no need to apply more mascara to that. I don't want it to be messy. I'm going to just concentrate on my bottom lashes. And I messed it up, what I was avoiding. Let me share with you guys one additional tip for this video. If you run into a situation like I have, where you make a mistake with your mascara, don't rub it off immediately. Just leave it. Allow it to dry down totally. Then I'm going to show you guys how I repair that. For my lip, I'll be lining first with this lip definer in Rich Brown from Omari Code. Then I'll be going in with the e.l.f. Satin Lipstick in Dirty Talk. To bring everything together, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Stone. To fix the mess that I created earlier, I'm going to go in with a brush and a setting powder and just swipe out that mascara. Hopefully it's dried enough now so it just falls off. Now I have to go back in with the setting spray just so that this place is not too powdery, but I need to be very careful so that I don't make it bleed, which is why we applied the mascara last, but I ended up messing things up anyways. So I'm going to cover my eyes and just spray. Keep the setting spray far from your face this time around so that everything is good and nice. Yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I think it's as easy as it comes and something that you can replicate whenever you like. What do you think? You can do it, right? Let me know in the comment section what you think. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.